Welcome back to Factor. Powerful politically linked cartels in Pakistan have a notorious reputation for manipulating commodity markets by orchestrating artificial shortages through hoarding or similar tactics. These cartels drive prices skyward by deliberately restricting the availability of essential commodities like wheat, sugar, or edible oils, reaping substantial profits while consumers bear the brunt of inflated costs. Once prices have soared due to the manufactured scarcity, these cartels swoop in to import the commodities when prices are lower, typically during the harvest season. This allows them to profit significantly by selling imported goods at inflated rates. This exploitative cycle often persists, enabling the cartels to profit from the volatility in commodity prices continuously. In the aftermath of the devastating floods that struck Pakistan in 2022, the impact on wheat farming led to a wheat shortage in early 2023. Despite Pakistan's annual consumption of approximately 30 million tons of wheat, only 26.2 million tons were harvested in 2022, driving prices up and causing lengthy queues of consumers in urban areas to scramble to purchase wheat. Between September 2023 and March 2024, the Ministry of National Food Security and Research, allegedly in league with the wheat and flour cartel, unnecessarily imported over 3.5 million tons of wheat from the international market, where prices were notably lower. Consequently, by early April of that year, when Pakistani farmers began harvesting their wheat, the national and provincial food storage departments were sitting on a surplus of over 4.3 million tons of wheat. Traditionally, the government purchases around 20% of the total wheat produced by local farmers at a fixed price, roughly equivalent to 5.6 million tons, based on the 2023 yield of 28 million tons. This intervention is intended to stabilize prices, prevent hoarding, and uphold the supply chain. However, this year, the government announced its intention to only purchase 2 million tons of wheat from Pakistani farmers. Consequently, the wheat and flour cartel is estimated to have embezzled approximately 380 billion rupees from the farmers, along with an additional 104 billion rupees lost to the government, intensifying the economic exploitation perpetrated by these influential groups. The wheat and flour cartel facilitated the importation of wheat, resulting in PASCO and provincial food departments being unable to sell their stockpiles of 4,365,220 metric tons. As a consequence, they have incurred average incidental charges of 950 rupees per man, or 40 kilo. Consequently, the total loss to the government due to these incidental charges amounts to 104 billion rupees, which has allegedly indirectly lined the pockets of the wheat and flour cartel. As a result of this unnecessary and unwarranted importation, wheat prices have plummeted to 2,800 to 3,000 rupees per man, compared to the government price of 39,000 rupees per man. Consequently, farmers will be compelled to sell 50% of their estimated total produce of 32 million metric tons, as the government is purportedly purchasing a minimal amount of wheat. Thus, an alleged 380 billion rupees was siphoned off from the farmers, funneling into the pockets of cartels of flour millers, import traders, and bureaucracy. See you soon on Factor.